Ellen4all is an innovative, creative program that is going to help people around the world who are qualified, and there will be vetting, there will be arrangements for people who want to be volunteers, and this is a volunteer project, to actually kind of like crowdsource open translation online by qualified, vetted people to translate the Spirit of Prophecy, with the final end product being done by an authorized, appointed person in conjunction with the White Estate and a publishing house, depending on the language. We just had a recent example of this done in Tanzania with Swahili in the Ministry of Healing, and it was a tremendous success in terms of accuracy. So we're looking forward to something that will really be a wonderful product, and we'll be working very closely with publishing houses and the White Estate, and the White Estate actually is the sponsor, along with the General Conference, of this project. The individual who is leading this is on a contract basis. He is a layperson, very much involved in ASI. His name is Jesse Zwiker, right next to me. And in about 4 minutes, he's going to summarize whatever he can before you go to lunch. This has tremendous potential for many languages, especially those where we cannot print because the demand will not be high. But everything will end up online, available to people. Marvelous project.
Thank you, Elder Wilson. I invite you all to go to Ellen4all.org if you haven't seen it yet. We're excited to show how you can get your church members that are qualified, that are good at language, good at translation, to join in on this website to start translating what has not been translated yet of Ellen White's writings into your languages, whatever your languages are in your division. We're working on opening up all the different languages possible. So I'm just going to roll a short video that explains the concept a little bit. Thank you. So we invite all the divisions and the unions to collaborate, and that we can really promote this, especially with all the lay members. Our goal is to get 10,000 Adventist lay members to join in translating Ellen White's writings into 55 languages. So the truth is that many languages do not have almost anything translated, okay? So for those languages especially, we want to focus on these. Getting these lay people from all over the world that are professionals, they might not be pastors. Actually, many of them are retired pastors and others that want to join in this project. This is our team, and the main questions that people have is, will people really do this in their free time? And the second question is, will the translation actually be good quality? And so we did a test version. We did a test in German and in Swahili, and especially in the Swahili one, we got, so far, just in those two languages, we got over 500 volunteer translators to join the project to start translating into those two languages. So we're hoping if now that we're opening it up to 55 languages, we can get many more. The Tanzania Publishing House told us, and this was the project to translate the Ministry of Healing, 516 pages, with these volunteers, and the quality, they told us, was very, very good. It would have taken them almost 9 months to translate and proofread and everything this book, but because we did it through the platform, through the volunteers, it only took them actually 10 days to make it ready for print. Praise the Lord. And so on top of that, we have already a number of people that have already translated some books that have not become official yet because they need to be proofread, and so they have submitted many, many documents, 61 documents or books already to the platform that we can now have other people proofread and then make available on EGW Writings. So how does it work? Very quickly. It's very simple. There's initial translations. In some languages, we actually have an artificial intelligence-based translation that is really good as a basis, much better than Google Translate. In many languages, we don't have a good one, so we don't use it. And then we have other human translators looking through it and writing it. And then we have trusted reviewers that proofread these things. And then we have a white estate or a publishing house appointee, a person that then approves the final product and is then uploaded or can then also be printed by the publishing houses and on the EGW Writings website. So this is very simple. You sign up. You have to sign in, of course. It's verified people, verified translators, and this is what it looks like. Left is always English. On the right side here's Chinese or any other language that you want to translate into. And then what you have is we can see all the details of what any given person here on the right translates, and we can see what changes they made. So it's very overviewable, and it's very, very safe. And you can see how fast it's going. Here, this was the Ministry of Healing project. You can see it's halfway done in this screenshot that I made here. The quality, we have a number of things that I already mentioned here to ensure that the quality is going to be good, that is reviewed by at least 4 people, and 3 of them professionals translating, reviewing, proofreading, and then approving. And the last one, of course, being the publishing house or white estate, whoever the white estate appoints. We can see profiles of the people. We know exactly, what everybody's doing, so nobody can go in and we can flag users or so. If anybody wants to go in and try to mess anything up, then we can undo whatever they've done, and we can of course block them, etc. So the security part is important, and we're definitely working, and we have some of these things in order. This is part of how we protect it. Here you can see, we can flag, things are notified if somebody does translations and so forth for others to proofread, to check. Yeah, the goal is to translate, this is the main focus, is to translate the Growing Together 12 main books into these 55 languages. And the focus, of course, is, we have 18 languages already up, and we're working on putting up the other ones as well. And the focus, of course, is the African languages and Middle East and also Asian languages. So in a number of other languages, there's already much available in Spanish and Portuguese and others. There's lots available. So that's not the main burden. That's not the main focus. These are the main focus. So if you have any questions or any things that you would like to, do with us, and if any way we can support, please contact me, and I will even come out to your place, to your division, and also help promote it. So I would like all of the divisions, all the unions to help promote this, the translation, and the volunteers in your field to join in the project and help translate. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Pastor Wilson, please.
We hope you'll give strong support to this. It's a very creative, cutting-edge project.